official Sonichu merchandise. Buy it now, 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 now!
All Sonichu material is copyrighted March 2000-2009 by Chris Weston Chandler. Any names or persons illustrated in any of the Sonichu comics except that of Chris Weston Chandler that may seem similar to anyone in real life are purely coincidental and otherwise parodic. I am Chris Weston Chandler, Sonichu's creator. My ideas were stolen and corrupted by my alternate identity Christian. These are my comics as I meant them to be, and nothing less. Sonichu, Requiem for Dignity. The story opens on Chris and Sonichu in the Quickville Mall. Finally, says Chris, I have managed to suppress Christian, my alternate identity, for a short time. I must use this time to set the record straight and repair the damage that Christian has inflicted on my beloved Quickville. Father, says Sonichu. There is so much I have to tell you, but I have so little time before this body is again lost to Christian, says Chris. Ask me what you will, Sonichu, and I will give you the truth. I have a great question to ask you, Father, says Sonichu. There is a question that has been burning in my mind, and Christian beats me whenever I speak of it. I love you, Pops, but how did you become my father? I have aided you on your love quest for so long, and I know you are still a virgin, so it is impossible for you to have procreated. Am I adopted? Did you find me in a basket like Superman? That is an excellent question, Sonichu. I wish I could tell you that you were indeed just a bastard in a basket, but the truth is far more terrible. Nevertheless, I shall tell you the honest truth from my head. It was a dark and stormy night. Flashback, and we see Chris fighting off no less than 3 jerk-ops. Take that, you jerk thief! The more you irritate me, the more potent my powers become. Curse ye, Hami, ha! We must retreat. His attacks are too powerful, says the lead jerk-op. In another part of the mall, we find the infamous Mary Lee Walsh. My mistress, says one of her minions. CWC has defeated your jerk-ops and is on his way here. We must flee before his arrival.
Do not fear, comrade,
says Mary Lee Walsh.
Everything is going to plan. Soon that fat, loathsome, stinky, autistic, lying, smelly, pathetic excusper virgin will be mine. Ha ha ha!
I headed into the depths of the evil lair of Mary Lee Walsh. Little did I know what devious horror awaited me. I soon came upon a tasty-looking beverage. In urgent need of refreshment, I did not hesitate to partake of its sugary goodness. No one around, thinks Chris. Ah, salty, exclaims Chris as he slurps greedily on the beverage. Treachery! The poison quickly overtook me, and I feared my heroic deeds were at an end. I fell to the floor paralyzed and helpless.
This is the end, my boy. I have won. Soon the poison will paralyze your lungs as well. And then, Christian, you will die,
says Mary Lee Walsh. I pray to my ancient Cherokee ancestors to come to my aid, says Chris. One of our tribe's noble warriors has fallen and cannot win this battle alone. Christian finds himself teleported to a magical realm. Before him stands a man of obvious Native American heritage, wearing his ceremonial armor.
I am the ancient leader of the Cherokee clan,
says the man. Where am I? Old man? What? Who are you? Replies Christian.
I am called Chief Soiled Buckskin.
Wow, I'm impressed, says Christian.
I shall grant you the power to defeat your enemies, but I must warn you that these powers are only temporary. You must pass the ancient Cherokee trial of courage before your powers will become permanent. If you survive the Mary Lee Walsh tournament, you will have not only your new powers, but an ally in your quest for true love and happiness. Do not be afraid, Christian. It is your destiny. Now, to access your powers, place your hands on your Sonichu medallion. Feel the powers within you and say, Electric Hedgehog powers! Try it once to return.
Yes, I understand, says Christian.
Take care, Christian.
Thank you, Ancestor. I will do my best. Christian grasps the Sonichu medallion and speaks aloud the words, Electric Hedgehog power! He is surrounded by a magical blue glow. He sprouts a tail, ears, and a magnificent coat of purple fur covering him from head to toe, excluding his arms and face. I was transformed for the first time into the purple Sonichu, but even then the evil of Mary Lee Walsh was too great. and I was still paralyzed, though no longer in danger of dying.
Christian has managed to survive the poison. Count Graduan, how is this possible?
Says Marilee Walsh.
You told me the poison would work.
There are other forces at work here.
Says Count Graduan.
He has a strong will to survive. Perhaps some form of torture will cause him to lose hope and give up so the poison can finish him.
I know just the thing. Bring out my minion, Rosechu.
Rosechu? Shouts Sonichu, interrupting the story. That is not possible. I cannot believe this. I'm afraid the Rosechu you know and love was not always on the side of good, love, and honesty, says Chris. The first Rosechu was a vicious hermaphrodite, created by Marilee Walsh to torture her innocent victims. That, however, is another story, and I must finish this one. The evil Rosechu tortured me for days. Flashing back again, we see a scene where Christian, now in his magical Sonichu form, is being brutally raped by the vicious hermaphrodite Rosechu. The pain! The horrible pain! Screams Chris. She is tearing me in half. I can't take it. Mommy! Christian's ancestor speaks to him in a vision.
Courage, Christian. You have trained hard for this day, and I have the receipts to prove it. Hang in there.
Well, I'm itching for a little missionary cowgirl. Good thing I stopped for some condoms for my 7-incher. Ha! Just kidding. I don't wear condoms.
Laughs Rosechu. Sonichu throws up in his mouth a little as he hears the account.